Hello friends, it's Ali Rizi, this time with a stubble because we are reviewing a trimmer. We are looking at Braun beard trimmer number 7. Let me take you through the contents of the box. Let's look into the contents in the box. The box pretty much is pretty straightforward. It tells you exactly what's in there. Now there's a zipper pouch and a charging stand that comes as part of this specific model that we're looking at, which is quite handy. So that's pretty much the pouch. You've got a Braun charger that this comes with. Now this charger is the exact same charger that you can use with the Gillette heated razor. So if you're using one of those, this one's a handy one to basically use for both your trimmer as well as your Gillette razor. Now, contents of the box, let's look into this. Straight up, that's the trimmer. It's got the comb on there, which is 1 to 10 millimeters. Nice and easy to take it off. So simply just hold the top and slide it out. And that's the trimmer with a comb that's fully naked, and the attachments can go from 1 to 1.5. Easy to slide that back in. So you can see it's got those ridges in there that just slide in and stay nice and tight. Okay, so you can go 0.1, 0.2, all the way up to 10, and you can do this in 0.5 mm increments. Next we have the next comb, which is 11 to 20 mm. This is if you want to trim your beards, which are much longer, or you can use it for a hair trim as well. And the exact same principles apply. This one's the wheel inside, which is 20 mm to 11 mm. Pretty easy. It tells you what comb is what. No rocket science involved. Just by looking at the comb, you can tell what comb is the large and the small comb. Next, you've got a stand. This stand is really handy to keep your trimmer on the sink. I normally have it just placed like this because I've got to trim my facial hair every couple of days. Now you can basically charge your trimmer directly while it's on the stand, just like that. Or if you're not a fan of the stand, you can charge it directly as well. So the choice is completely yours. Next up, we've got the two heads that are interchangeable. So the first head we're looking at is called the Precision Shaver. This is a small foil shaver. Easy to take the heads off. So you want to hold the head in these curved areas, and with the thumb just push upwards, and that's it. Really easy to change the heads. And then you slide in the next head and works instantly. All right, we've got that. The next head is called the Precision Trimmer, which is essentially a mini trimmer for tricky spots. So the way this goes is you slide it in and then it's there. That's how you use it. Slide it out, nice and gentle. Place the trimmer back in. And there we are. Last but not the least, they have a Fusion Pro Glide razor and 2 cartridges and a cleaning comb to clean your trimmer. Now the products we'll be using for trimming right now, straight away that I'll demo, is the trimmer with the small short comb, which is from 1 to 10. I don't need the long comb because I don't have that long a beard. but it'll give you an idea about the product. We're going to use the razor, the stand just for convenience. We might use the trimmer. I am not a fan of the foil shavers. They don't work really well on my skin, but I'll just show you what that does. So to begin the trimming process, first of all, we need to decide exactly what you are going to do with your face. Really important to know a couple of things. One of them is in which direction does your hair grow? Where does it grow? What length, what speed does it grow at? So if you look at my face as an example, my mustache area, the goatee area, essentially the growth is a lot fuller and it's a lot quicker. Okay, and I know that because I trim it every second day. This side of the hair, it's a lot quicker as well. These two patches in here, the growth is a lot slower. So our goal is to make sure we make it look as unified and as groomed as possible. So you want to know where your line needs to be on your cheek, and you can decide what length suits you the best. Your neckline has to be nice and defined and clear, and then all these stray whiskers around your lip and the mustache on top. So nothing should be over your lip like this. This is something I am conscious of every single morning before I head to the office or just in general. So first we'll define the lines on your face. I'm going with the neckline. So that's my Adam's apple, a 2-finger length. Now you can already see there's a difference in here and some of the patches on my face, and that's because I have trimmed it about 3 days ago. Okay, so that's my line and I'm going to go with that. Always start from the center, because if you start from one side and then go to the other, and if it's not even, you'll keep trimming your beard trying to fix it and it'll be a hot mess, and you might end up having to shave off your beard because it won't look very nice. Okay, so I've got the line in the center here. I know exactly where I'm going. Next, we're going to target the side. Now, if you see the corners here, this is sort of blown outwards and in here. So we want to get a straight line in here. Now, a thing to know is when you flip your blade backwards, that's actually going to take care of a lot of length. Okay, this is definitely taken care of the bulk around the neck. We've given the side of the stubble a rough sort of lineup. We will refine that with the shaver. All right, next we're targeting the lip. It's really handy to have a comb or a brush. Great. It's already looking much better and more organized than it was. Okay, here's where the precision trimmer comes in handy. Because if you're using a larger comb, you might end up trimming spots you don't want to essentially trim. That's how you do it. Now I am going to get rid of the hair in between here, just to give it a little more definition, and I want to make sure it's equal on both sides. Okay, there we go. Next step is using the actual trimmer. I'm going to run it on setting number 3, which is as low as that, probably not. Let's go with setting 5. Okay, so we are now going to setting number 4 because I want to make the beard, the mustache a little finer as compared to the beard. Pro tip, whenever you're shaving your mustache or your beard in here with a trimmer, close your eye because if it flies in, it's quite uncomfortable and painful. And it's happened to me in the past, so I don't want that to happen to any of you. All right, so that's majority of the work done. You can really style your beard the way you want to style it. Okay, now if I want to make it a little shorter, okay, so I've got some warm water on my face. Now this is the final step of the shave, and it's basically getting a clean contour or defining lines on your face. Okay, and the way to do that is you use the razor that comes with this, which is preferable. For me, I use the cartridge razor. You could very well use a safety razor. The only issue being for a safety razor with me is the shadow comes back up real quick because it shaves on the skin level. Cartridge razors shave slightly below the skin level. So I can go pretty much 2 days and you can still see a little bit of definition. Whereas with the safety razor, I've got to do it every single day. All right, so for the gel, it's a transparent gel. This is King's Gillette transparent shaving gel, guys. One of the slickest and nicest shaving gels in the market. So let me show you how I go about with the final lines. So straight down here and just like that. Now, if you want a curve, you can just pull your skin up, all right? And if you go with a very straight line, it gives you that natural sort of curve in here, okay? And I'm gonna do the exact same thing here, or else I'm gonna end up looking like a clown. Guys, bear in mind, this is me shaving with the grain, okay? I'm not shaving against the grain. Now, this area, that's me shaving with the grain. So nice, clean, well-defined neckline in there. had to wipe this area dry just then and my hands, because that cream, man, it's really nice and slick. So while it's great, okay. So that's nice. That's me using the safety razor. Let's clean these areas up as well. So whether you want to use a safety razor, whether you want to use a cartridge razor, choice is yours. My preference is a cartridge. Okay, that's all done. Okay, I'll leave you with a couple of important bits about the trimmer, guys. These are water resistant, okay? You can run them under a tap and they are designed to work just fine. There'll be no issues. The next thing about them is they have this auto sense technology, and what auto sense essentially does is it understands your facial hair type and your skin, and I guess it adapts accordingly so you can get the optimal trimming experience. That's the video. If you found the video useful, make sure you hit the like and the subscribe button. I'll see you next time. Until then, stay classy.